Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that can fundamentally change your life. It's not a magic pill, it's not a secret formula, but it's the single most powerful tool you possess: the size of your thoughts. I'm talking about the power of thinking big. Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I can't do that," or "That's impossible for someone like me"? We all have. It's like we're living inside a tiny box, a box built by our own doubts, other people's opinions, and past failures. But what if I told you that the only thing keeping you in that box is your own permission? What if the key to unlocking a bigger, better life is simply to start thinking bigger? Think about it. Every great invention, every monumental achievement, every inspiring story of success began with a single massive thought. Someone dared to look beyond the horizon of what was considered possible. The Wright brothers didn't just want to glide a little further. They dreamed of soaring through the clouds. Elon Musk doesn't just want to build a better car. He wants to build a future for humanity on Mars. These aren't just dreams. They are blueprints for reality, born from thinking on a scale that most people would dismiss as fantasy. But here's the secret. Thinking big isn't just for billionaires and geniuses. It's for you, it's for me. It's for anyone who's ever felt stuck, underestimated, or just yearned for something more. The universe doesn't set a limit on the size of your dreams, so why should you? So, what does it actually mean to think big? It's not about being arrogant or unrealistic. It's about giving yourself permission to explore your full potential. It's about shifting your focus from the obstacles to the possibilities. Instead of asking, "Can I do this?" you start asking, "How can I do this?" It's a subtle change in language, but it makes all the difference in the world. It transforms you from a passive spectator into an active problem solver. Let's break down how this works. Our brains are incredibly powerful. The reticular activating system, or RAS, is a part of your brain that acts like a filter for information. It decides what you pay attention to. When you're constantly thinking small, focusing on your limitations and what could go wrong, your RAS will actively look for evidence to prove you right. You'll notice every setback, every criticism, every reason to stay put. But when you start thinking big, something amazing happens. You recalibrate that filter. You tell your brain to look for opportunities, for solutions, for allies. Suddenly you start noticing resources you overlooked before. You'll meet people who can help you. You'll see pathways where you once saw dead ends. Your reality literally begins to reshape itself around the size of your thoughts. You don't just see the world differently. The world starts responding to you differently. I know what some of you might be thinking. That's easy for you to say, "My situation is different. I have real constraints," and you're right. We all have challenges. Financial burdens, responsibilities, lack of resources, lack of support. Thinking big doesn't make those things magically disappear. What it does is change your relationship with them. A small thinker sees a mountain and says, "I can't climb that." They turn around and go home. A big thinker sees the same mountain and says, "Okay, what do I need to climb this? Do I need a rope? A map? A team? Do I need to train first?" The mountain is the same, but the mindset changes everything. The obstacle is no longer a stop sign. It becomes a challenge to be solved, a puzzle to be figured out. Your problems don't shrink, your capacity to handle them grows. Let's get practical. How do you start cultivating this mindset? The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking small, just notice it without judgment. Acknowledge that limiting thought and then consciously replace it with a bigger, more empowering one. Instead of, "I'll never be able to afford that house," try, "What steps can I start taking today to one day afford that house?" Instead of, "I'm not qualified for that job," ask, "What skills can I learn to become the perfect candidate for that job?" The second step is to surround yourself with bigness. This is huge. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly complaining, making excuses, and shooting down ideas, it's like trying to swim upstream in a river of negativity. Their small thinking will infect yours. Seek out people who inspire you. Read books about people who achieved incredible things. Listen to podcasts that expand your mind. Immerse yourself in an environment that reinforces possibility, not limitation. Your environment is a powerful sculptor of your thoughts. Third, break down your big goals into smaller, actionable steps. A huge dream can feel overwhelming. Start a global business sounds impossible. But research a business name, or create a one-page business plan, or make one sales call. Those are doable. Thinking big is about the destination, but the journey is made of small, consistent steps. Every step you take, no matter how small, builds momentum and reinforces your belief that you can do it. Celebrate these small wins. They are the fuel that keeps your engine running on the long road to a big destination. And here's a crucial part of the process: embrace failure. People who think small are terrified of failure. They see it as a final verdict on their abilities. People who think big see failure differently. They see it as data. They see it as feedback. They see it as a necessary part of the learning process. Thomas Edison didn't fail 1,000 times to make a light bulb. He discovered 1,000 ways not to make one. Every failure brought him one step closer to success. When you try to do something big, you will stumble. You will face setbacks. That's not a sign that you should quit. It's a sign that you're pushing your boundaries and growing. Get back up, learn the lesson, and adjust your course. I want to share a little story. When I first started this channel, my goal was small. I thought, maybe I can get 100 subscribers. It felt safe. But then I started watching other creators who were reaching millions, who were building communities and changing lives. I decided to change my thinking. I asked, what if I could build a community that empowers thousands, maybe even millions, of people to believe in themselves? Suddenly my approach changed. I wasn't just making videos. I was trying to create value. I wasn't just talking to a camera. I was talking to you. My focus shifted from my own small fears to the bigger impact I could have. And that shift made all the difference. The goals became more exciting, the work became more meaningful, and the challenges felt less like obstacles and more like stepping stones. This is the core of it all. Thinking big connects you to a sense of purpose that is larger than yourself. It pulls you forward. When your why is big enough, the how takes care of itself. You become more resilient, more creative, and more resourceful than you ever thought possible. So, I challenge you today. What is the one area in your life where you've been thinking too small? Is it your career, your health, your relationships, your creative pursuits? I want you to take a moment right now and give yourself permission to dream without limits. Forget about the how for a minute. Just imagine it. What would your life look like if you weren't afraid? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Let that vision sink in. Feel it. That feeling, that excitement, that's your internal compass pointing you toward your true potential. That's your starting point. Don't let that vision fade. Write it down. Tell someone you trust. Take one tiny, almost laughably small step towards it today. Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but it also begins with the audacious thought that you can actually walk 1,000 miles. The size of your life is a direct reflection of the size of your thinking. You can choose to live in a small, comfortable box, or you can choose to build a magnificent cathedral. The tools are the same. The only difference is the blueprint you give yourself. Choose the cathedral. Start thinking big starting today. You have so much more power and potential than you give yourself credit for. It's time to unleash it. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you unlock your best self. Let me know in the comments one big thought you're going to start pursuing. Let's inspire each other. See you in the next video.